Hey guys, welcome back to the Knowledge Supply Company channel. I wanted to make you guys a quick video on Jamie Dimon. For those of you who don't know who Jamie Dimon is, he is the CEO for JP Morgan. JP Morgan being the largest bank in the United States. In this video, he's giving his opinion on what he thinks about Bitcoin back in 2018. So here's the video.
And I quite mean that, by the way. You know, these people are very good at manipulating the press these days and getting news out. And so every day, you know, you have CNBC, nonstop Bitcoin. Who cares about Bitcoin? I mean, you know, the world's economy is so big. We move, JP Morgan alone, these companies, $6 trillion. We move all this money. And Bitcoin in total is, all these currencies are $50 billion, maybe $1 billion trades a day. And the other thing I've always made of Bitcoin, governments, and this is not a technological statement, governments are going to crush it one day. Governments like to know where the money is, who has it, and what you're doing with it. And in case you haven't noticed, okay? And governments like to control their currency, like to control their own economy. So China's already put curbs on it. Japan, you know, they say Japan accepted Bitcoin. No, they didn't. What I gathered Japan did was they call it J-coin. It's a yen cryptocurrency. It's not a non-fiat. And there's a big difference. Someone said, people have said legitimately, okay, it's close to gold. Not really. Gold is limited and has been around a long time. And it's close to a fiat currency. Not really. A fiat currency is where the government says, this is your legal tender. You have to give it and accept it. And there's a central bank. Now, of course, they can misuse it, the central bank, and inflate it. So there is a use case for Bitcoin. If you live in Venezuela, North Korea, or if you're a criminal, great product. I mean that. It's better than cash or deposits in that country, Cuba, you know. But this is the last time I'm ever going to answer a question about Bitcoin because I really don't care. I also pointed out when I made that stupid statement, which got all the thing, I called it fraud. My daughter sent me an email saying, "Dad, I own 2 Bitcoins." My formerly smart daughter.
So that was his take back in 2018 on what he thought about Bitcoin. So let's fast forward to July 22nd, 2020. And this particular article, for those of you who are listening to this, is on the NASDAQ website. So last July, the Office of the Comptroller announced that banks in the US can now offer crypto custody services. So what happens between 2018 and 2020? Well, I can tell you, guys like Jamie Dimon or Warren Buffett and people of the like were coming out and saying that Bitcoin and digital assets and cryptocurrencies are for criminals, money launderers, and you should not have anything to do with that. Which is a load of crap, because that's the sentiment that they wanted to create while they are buying it up in the background. It happened during the dot-com boom with all the tech companies, and it is happening now. So let me go ahead and read this article really quick. For those of you who are listening to this, the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency is letting all nationally chartered banks in the U.S. provide custody services for cryptocurrencies. In a public letter dated July 22nd, Senior Deputy Controller and Senior Counsel Jonathan Gold wrote that any national bank can hold on to the unique cryptographic keys for a cryptocurrency wallet, clearing the way for national banks to hold on to digital assets for their clients. The letter marks a major development for the crypto industry. Okay, we'll leave it at that. So why are banks all of a sudden interested in custodying digital assets and holding and exchanging and trading digital assets? Well, they know that this is the future. They know that if they don't evolve and offer these types of services, they're going to miss out. They're going to miss out on the money train, which you know, what it really boils down to it. I think the real question is, are you going to miss out on the money train? That's for you to decide. So this is another article that I wanted to show you guys. So if we fast forward to January 5th, 2021, right, which was last month, JP Morgan says Bitcoin could rise to $146,000 long term as it competes with gold. And this is on the CNBC website, so you can Google both of these articles and you guys can find them for yourselves and read them. That's interesting, right? JP Morgan says that Bitcoin could rise to $146,000 long term as it competes with gold. 3 years later, I can guarantee you that during those 3 years, JP Morgan was buying up as much Bitcoin, and they still are, as they possibly can, because they know exactly where this market is headed. And even at $146,000, in my opinion, that is still a very low price point for Bitcoin. Let's read some of these key points. JP Morgan said Bitcoin could rally as high as $146,000 in the long term as it competes with gold as an alternative currency. Okay. Bitcoin's volatility would need to drop substantially before it can match gold in terms of market value, the bank's strategist said in a note Monday. The last key point, JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon once called Bitcoin a fraud and said he is more interested in blockchain technology than crypto. Well, I think he's full of crap, and I think we all know he's full of crap. So anyways, that's just a short little video I wanted to show you guys. And, there's tons of other evidence of guys like Jamie Dimon, trying to pull this stuff off that I'll be, showing you guys. But, that's a little bit of brain food for you guys for tonight. So thanks for tuning again. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.